applied for the APRC ticket for the National Assembly. It was turned down for obvious reasons for strategy. They have never stood as independent. Do you understand? A typical case is one something Koli in Sanga. Abdul Koli. He has been applying and he was turned down, but it was explained to him the reasons why he was turned down, not because he was not good. Do you understand? But there is always an objective to be achieved. This time around, he applied. We approved his application. This was somebody who could have stood as independent and he was going to win. But he said he will not go against the decision of the party. And these are the real APRC militants and patriotic citizens. Now, so if you are there for a position and we tell you, okay, it is not possible, this is the procedure, now, this is the guy we are putting in, you say, oh, I will go for independent. There is no independent APRC, which means his opposition, and these are the sort of people that, you know, even when they go as APRC on an APRC ticket, once they are in the National Assembly, they showed their true colors by becoming anti-government, come with outrageous statements. We are sick and tired of that, and that's why we're reading the APRC. Yes. So there's nothing like independent APRC. Anybody who follows them, you are also part of the opposition. I don't care whether you are green from the top of your head to the soles of your feet. You are not APRC, you are a wolf in sheep clothing, and now the fact that you are following these people, you have exposed yourself. So let nobody come back and tell me, oh, the way the selection was done was wrong. Even if it was wrong, that is not the way. We have areas where unopposed. It doesn't mean that there were not candidate interested people. But once the selection was done, they decided to abide by that. So don't think that, oh, the whole country, those who are, I think 24 are unopposed. Don't think that there were no applicants. In fact, in some cases, you have more than 4, 5, 6 people applying for the same post. But once the National Committee and the National Executive decided that these are the candidates, they said we will follow them wholeheartedly. Not those so-called APRC that now are standing to say they are independent, they are saying they are true color. And this is one reason why, because I never trusted them. That's why I never selected them. But that's because of Abdul. He has been coming all the time and we're saying, look, just take your time.
And he's been duly elected, selected, yes. Nominated.
If he decided to go even independent, he was going to win against our candidate. But he said, I will not go against the decision of the executive, of the APRC. Now, if you are not selected, what are you telling us? I don't even care. I can stand on, because after all, I do not support your ideas. Because if you don't support a system, that's the only time you reject what they have unanimously decided on. So that's the reality.
Your Excellency, of course...
so when you say you're independent, what fate will offend in Wolof?
Well, fate will offend. Yeah. So,
no, they could offend. Fate will offend. So one salary after. The person is just after his salary. And that's why he's independent. Now tell me anywhere in the world where development was brought by an independent member of cabinet, independent member of a National Assembly. Where in the world?
It doesn't happen, sir.
Good.
Thank you. Your Excellency, of course, some factions of the opposition are boycotting the election, citing that your party is using state machinery to their advantage. I mean, of course, you have cleared that in a recent meeting here in cabinet, but I also want to bring that to your attention. What's your reaction, sir?
When dogs bark, I don't bark, and because I'm not a dog. That's my reaction. I don't listen to dogs. Now, we have a case, Gambia government against Carnegie.
Carnegie Minerals.
Carnegie Minerals. They stole $8 million from the Gambia government, from the Gambian people. And they hid it. And when we gave the ultimatum, they decided to abscond and run. Now they're taking us to court for, I think, damages. And They think that they are claiming that we kicked them out when their licenses have not expired, which is false. Now, who is defending them from the Gambia side against the Gambian people? These people have stolen 8 million. Here, in the first place, a big supporter of the opposition was defending the guy we caught when we were taking him to court, and he was the one, Gay was the one who bailed him, and the guy absconded, left the jurisdiction. Now he has escaped, he left the jurisdiction, he has a criminal case, they stole $8 million from the Gambia people. Now the case is hanging in the court, and then the same guys went to the arbitration tribunal and took the Gambia government to court for I think breach of whatever, which is not true. Okay? And guess who is defending them? They are so-called experts on the Gambia. The so-called leader of the opposition. Is that a good opposition? In any country where patriotic citizens, people love their country and say, okay, what we do not like the idea of the government. You set up and think that you can bring better government. Yes, we may oppose the government, but national interest must be defended. So, he is defending the interests of Westerners who have stolen 8 million from us. And let me tell you what that also means. These were the things that were left behind by British mining when they said they were mining ilmenite. So somebody from the colonial government who was participating in the mining said, after all, we left something which is very valuable now, but the Gambia government doesn't know. The people of the Gambia doesn't know. They think that it's just sand. So you take it and sell it, and that's the money they use to come back to the Gambia and buy equipment and start mining. In fact, they spend less than a quarter of the money that they've taken from us. When they gave us the impression that, oh, what they're taking are trailings, that they're going to test the market. But up to today, they never. Because if you are honest, when you take anything, it belongs to the Gambia government. Whatever proceeds you get from it, or whatever it is, you should have told the government. They told us that this was trailings. And they got 8 million from that. And the so-called leader of the opposition now is in London. He has been in London defending Carnegie Minerals. He wants to be president, and he's defending a thief who has stolen from the Gambian people. So that's the type of opposition. Well, boycotting is